waiting on Stinky to ready up, then we'll be on our way. Live now. Knifing and all that jazz has been done. No delays, and look at Replan as a front spawn. He's gonna rush top A, because that's what we like to see from Replan, and he pleases the crowd. He pleases the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. That's Replan. He's just gonna rush that top A. Sunday with the first frag of the round onto Turtle. Oh my god, what the hell? Just 4 frags instantly. As Sunday will get himself a team frag actually. Scars will find Hippo.
Explosives planted.
So we now have a 2-on-3 situation. And look at that fast bound from Finland just straight away. Two players remain for Slovenia, but Tonas has just dropped Scars. It's just left up to Stinky. And where is he? Over at B. Yeah, I'm afraid it's not gonna happen. How on earth did he get that scoop? How on earth? Oh wow. Oh wow. I'm not sure if I want to comment on that. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Boss Kappa, I understand to time you out. Stinky will get himself the first frag onto Hippo. Lowy with another frag onto Reaper, looking good for Slovenia. Stinky would get himself a Deagle frag onto Tonas. Sunday and RMS remain. That's fine then. Bye bye Sunday. Turtle being shut down by Armis. It's not gonna happen. 1-1. The Netherlands versus Italy has not been played yet, Shappy, as far as I know. So that's still to be scheduled. Hippo will get himself the first frag of the round to Zulowi. He's Isu actually back onto Tonas straight away. Hippo with another frag onto Isu. Lovely stuff through the wall. Sindel though. Another frag. Hippo being dropped out by Stinky. Stinky once again onto Armis. Lovely stuff coming out from him. Hippo needs to be careful from Stinky though. He's actually just gonna jump towards the end and just making it. Sindel with another frag onto Turtles. Just left onto Stinky. And Reaper and actually with a bomb over at B. Did Stinky just hear him? I think he did. He needs to be careful because he's got the bomb there, but it doesn't matter. Replan too strong with the Deagle. We'll pick him off. Stinky down. 2-1. Sunday with a front spawn. Let's go follow him. He's just gonna charge down towards the mid area. Stinky will get himself a first rank of the Replan. Actually, Icy being down. Sunday looking for more, but he's been picked up by Scars. Hippo just spamming down Scars. Cool, 3-on-3. Tonas onto Stinky. And the pace of the game is actually quite fast. Just rushing everything. The bomb's been planted. Turtle's been last man. Not for long. Yeah, what to say, guys? I mean, yeah, Sydney with another front spawn, so guess you want to see that. See what he's doing. Turtle will get himself the first frag, which is promising. So Sunday did take up a player there. He's got a player below him though. And Sipo will give any odds. 4-4, Sunday being tagged up, throwing out the nade, but being pushed from the back by Isu, finally being picked off. 3-4. Hippo once again just killing them with his AK. The bomb on top mid roof. Not too sure why he would do that, as Turtle will deagle down Replan. Just got a glimpse of Turtle there and tags him up quite heavily. Forced to sit in Isu over at top A. Just missed it as Armis will get 2 frags there. Isu and Turtle down. Hippo did just spot a player there. Or just heard him on Garage. I'm sure he did. Scars. And Scars will actually find Hippo and the bomb is now there. Armis, what are you gonna do about it? Is he just gonna recover the bomb or with 30 seconds left on the clock, it's gonna be he's gonna have to run fast, run forest, run forest. Go and climb up there. Gonna look to jump down. Will Scars be there? He will! And that Scars glitched around 3-2. Alright, so let's go with one of the Slovenian players here, Turtle. It looks like Finland are not really going all too fast, but they did just get the first frag onto Turtle, which pretty much opens up the A side. Zemo will just tag up Stinky there through the walls, providing covering fire for his teammate, but Lowy will find Sinde. She'll now make it a 4-on-4. Sennheisser will pick off Stinky there. SMG always on top of the scope. Replan as well onto Isu, Hippo onto Scars, all onto Lowy. It's being pushed by Armis shotgun, and Armis just missing those shots. Being flashed up and getting the kill through the flash. Well played, Armis. Good job, man. And I actually heard from reliable sources that Armis, Sunday, and Replan are drinking buddies, so that's why the team play is good. I encourage everyone to do it. Sipo will find himself the first grenade frag onto IC, Lowy back onto Sinde though. Turn on to Turnes. Some combo a little bit quiet on this map. A little bit quiet. Replan is already pushed up all the way onto Replan, that's so BM. Not even just killing him, but just trying to go for a no-scope or whatever. But he's on his own. In a 1-on-3, he's just gonna have to recover the bomb and we'll find Lowy with a grenade. But he's being picked off on the cross from top A onto by Scars. Yeah. I really feel that Finland are not really trying as hard anymore. It's just, I feel they're just messing around a little bit, especially Replan. But hey, he does get a lot of grenade frags. But he's being picked up by Stinky there. Isu with a lovely frag there onto Bo3, back onto Stinky and Isu. Now putting the Finnish team with a man up. Advantage once again. Spotting a glimpse of who's that actually? That's probably Lowy. Yes. Scars on the bomb. Taking up Sinde quite heavily. Picked up by Sinde through the wall. It's now just left up to Lowy. 1-on-3. And I don't really see him do this unless Finland are just gonna do something crazy and just gonna throw this one away. And wow, just been tagged up through the wall and then being pushed by Tones there. 5-3. SMG shot to that. 2-round lead for Finland. But still though, really the semi-finals is probably gonna be a good one because it's after this, well not after this match, I wouldn't say, but the match the Netherlands versus Italy still has to be planned. But then it's gonna be either the Netherlands or Italy versus Finland. Probably. Which is gonna be a really good one to watch. As Sende and Tonis will get both frags. Both frags. It's England, but Lowy's being tagged up. 2 players already down for Slovenia. Lowy's trying to do some work, dropping Armis. Stinky onto Sinde, but the B pushes on as Replan will drop Turtle. Bomb's been planted on B. Stinky and Lowy are nowhere near to defend it. Replan will get the bomb down. Hippo's there to mop it up. 2 frags of his own. 6-3. Lowy will find Sinde, but he got a frag. There's Lowy and Stinky getting 2 frags, which is good. Just left up to Hippo and Armis, and Hippo is being dropped. Can this be the first whitewash for Slovenia? Will we see it? Will you guys be the witness? And the bets, are they off? I think they're still on. It is the first whitewash for Finland, Slovenia. Scars will get himself the first rank, and look at that bounce from Replan. Oh god. Just bouncing everywhere. Just bouncing. Looks so peaceful. 3 and 3 though. This Replan has been dropped. I just got told to put the bets on, which I will do. Tonas actually on his own now in a 1-on-2. Fires off some deagle shots towards Scars. Picks him up. Not having any luck so far. We take that through the wall quite heavily. Nowhere near though. So it's not gonna be an easy one. Look at that fast deagle from Tonas, man. Waiting for Tonas to make the mistake. Scars just waiting over at Albert, and so tagged up from Tonas Deagle. Oh, being picked up by Lowy. 6-5.
Sorry.
Let's give Isu some love. Let's just give him some love. Throwing out a smoke, throwing out an aid as people will being tagged up, but it looks like Finland are gonna go towards this B side. Isu could be the man to stop it, but just gave his position away over at Red Hole. As Tonas will find Stinky, Sinde onto Scars. Isu and Lowy coming up big with 2 frags. Turtle as well with a frag of his own onto Hippo. Now it's all on Sinde. 1-on-3 takes up Isu there, but it wasn't enough. As he picked up by Isu. 6-6. Finland need to start taking this one a little bit more serious, because Slovenia are definitely not out. Don't mess with the beast. See, Tonas has got himself a fast spawn. Gonna go for that little bounce over towards that Scars. Gonna go straight into A, dodging those nades. A bit tagged up though. As Replan will get himself a double kill onto Isu and Scars. Tonas onto Turtle. It's not looking too good for Stinky and Lowy. Well, Stinky just getting that frag onto Armis. Tonas just gonna push down. And getting a frag onto his own teammate. Right, 7-6 in favor of Finland. I wonder what the Replan is doing with a scope here on the fence. Seems like he is gonna go towards top B. That's what you expect from the scope. We'll find the first frag onto Stinky. Tonas coming up with 2 quick frags onto Isu and Scars. Turtle as well onto Tonas. Almost back onto Turtle. And that's your round for you. 8-6. These rounds are just going so fast. What? How much did that round take? Like 30 seconds. Not even. There we go. Replan. With a nade once again, but he's been dropped, fair enough, by Lowy's nade. Sinde already pushed up towards his tank. Finland are just playing this so aggressive. Actually, Tonas and Sinde Not just both just rushing down these Slovenian players. Stinky though will find Armis. 3 and 3. This could still be possible. And look at that. Slovenia are actually on his A side. With Finns nowhere near it. Stinky will drop Hippo. Lowy with the bomb going towards A. He's gonna go for a full plan actually, but there is a player there. And that's Tones, of course. Never be too careful for Tones. As he just dropped the bomb planner. Stinky though back onto Tones. Sende onto Stinky. Skars is being tagged up through the wall from Sende. Just now he finds himself in a one-on-one. Sende versus Skars. Who will come on top? And it is gonna be, of course, Sende. As it's gonna be 9-6 your score. 3-round lead for Finland. Let's go with Sende here. Doing that Great Coronate. That's probably the fastest one to do over there, actually. Here are the scores for you folks who want to see it. As Hippo getting himself the first blood. Skars onto Turnus. What on earth is that? Skars with a double frag. And I see as well onto Armis. Chloe onto Hippo. It's just left up to Sende. 1-on-4. Bomb being planted. Can he do it? They go for a smoke. It's been spotted. Picks up Isu. What a play by Sende. Now 3 more players to find. Can he do it? 30 seconds left on the clock. He's just gonna have to make a push for it. Finds another one. Scar, surely Sende can't do this. As he goes down towards the bomb, being tagged up by the SMG player. There's probably Turtle there. The clock ticking away though. He hasn't done a fake yet. He's just gonna push out. And he will find Turtle grabbing out his deagle. the fuse is not gonna happen, but he will find Lowy, and that's a 4-man from Sende. But the round is for Slovenia. 9-7 your score. Still, that play from Sende was fantastic. But let's pick it up with Skars here, as he had got himself the front spawn. See what he will do. Gonna go and push down his A side, but there is Tones, of course, danger man of backlog. As well as Sende Stinky though onto Armis. 4-4. He plan onto Isu. Slovenia with a man down once again. And it's looking to be like an incredibly fast round as Replan is just going to push down this mid-house player. Of course he will. He's just going to shank Lowy down. Humiliation. Turtle down as well. Being tagged out by Sende's own teammate. And it's all onto Stinky, and it's been knifed as well by Tones, and 2 knives this round. And wow, Finland, they're just wrecking. Yeah, sorry, they're just wrecking Slovenia. That's really all I can say, and it's 10-7. It is a little bit close, but that's just Finland not really taking it all too serious, I feel. So Lowy, though, he does shut down Replan. I see onto Tones. Looking good for Slovenia, I must say. Sende though getting a frag, getting another on onto Turtle. As he finds himself in a 1-on-3. And he's just gonna have to go for the ace. He picks off Lowy, surely Sende. He can't do this. He actually got the bomb though. So, position to do so, but he's gonna play to his left. Stinky and Skars remaining. Sende's up for the ace. Gonna have to be careful though, because Skars is looking for him. It's waiting for him to peek. Sende's just gonna drop out, and there's Skars with the frag. To save the round for Slovenia, 10-8. Let's pick it up with Tones. There we go. This basement jump, he really seems to favor that jump. Slovenia are just really slow in towards A. They just don't want to die from nades or any early frags. They just want to stop Finland from pushing. But this time Finland aren't pushing. It's not paying off for them. to just wait and spawn. It just allows Finland to set up a nice crossfire there, as Reaper will get himself the first frag into Isu. And quite pushed up here as Hippo will shut down Lowy. Stinky back onto Hippo, turn on to Armis. And just got a glimpse of another player there. And he's being pushed from 2 players. Check out a smoke. Run down this bottom B. Go on a B jump. Gonna go for a no scope, but Scars will pick up Sunday. And replan. Now it's all on to Turnus. It's at 9. Let's go with Scars. As he is pushing this A side. Just got a glimpse of one out there. And it's probably Turnus once again going towards that basement. Stinky though will find replan. I see will shut down Sunday. Looking good for Slovenia. They are gonna be able to do this as Tone has been picked up as well. Just after 2 Armis and Hippo, and I don't see him do this. Still 5 more players to find. Scars will drop Hippo. It's just up to Armis. Bye bye Armis. 10-10. Do Finland just want a 3rd map? Or are they just gonna close it out now? Or will Slovenia just prove too strong not to be messed with? What on earth is Replan doing here? As Tonus will get himself the first frag of the round, and it appears Replan is just gonna go for that deep L then mate. Armis and Tonus once again. Go whitewash here. Ooh, Stinky does get a frag there. Stinky once again onto Replan. Stinky with a 3rd frag of the round onto Tonus. What on earth are you doing, Stinky? Wow! Just out of nowhere getting 3 frags, finally being picked up by Hippo. What a play by Stinky. And now, Turtle in a 1-on-2, this could well be possible. But he just gave his position away. He's got 1 more minute to play with. Just plenty of time to make any forms of decisions of whether he wants to go to somewhere or A or B. To draw out Hippo's fire. Once again, another fake. Go for a full plant this time, but Sunday comes around and peeking. Being tagged up there. And there we go, Hippo spam's gonna finish him off, 11-10. And wow, Stinky. That was just insane play from aim. Just 3 quick frags out of nowhere, but I'm just gonna pick up a replan there. It's just gonna front spawn. He's just gonna go towards top A. The same thing here from Stinky, but just then on the defense side. FC can do some damage as Hippo will shut down Scars. Still 3 players from Slovenia in spawn as Isu has been pushed up straight away onto Armis, but Tonus back onto Isu. 2 players remain. Replan with an 8 frag onto Lowy. Replan with another frag onto Turtle with his Deagle. All onto Stinky. What can he do? Absolutely nothing. That is a match point for Finland, and they will get himself the last frag of the round. 12-10. Looks like Slovenia are going to go for a fast haze. Lowy will pick up replan. And it's actually looking quite good here, but Sunday and his man Tonus are just pushing down this B side here. And not really bothering defending this A, just going to close them out. Surrender them, but Stinky's there to the rescue, shutting out Tonus. And the ball's been planted on A by Turtle. Stinky being tagged up. A little bit stuck in his hellbent. Able to do it. Nope, he won't, as Hippo will shut him down. 3-3 though. 20 seconds left on the clock. Scars will pick up Armis. Turtle onto Sunday. Hippo onto Scars. 1-on-2 now. And now Hippo needs to make a run for it, but it's not gonna happen. 12-11 your score. And could we see an overtime here on the second map of Backlot? I'm not too sure. Slovenia really need to win this map. Otherwise it's over for them. There's no safety nets for this tournament. There's no loser brackets. That's what I meant to say with that. It is a full A push, but Tones is really sneaked himself up here towards bottom A. As Stinky will get himself the first frag of the round into replan, and Tones just missing that shot until low, but Hippo will shut down Scars. Bombs being planted on A though. As the spam is coming away, Stinky being picked off by Hippo. Guido getting an A frag onto Armas. Bomb still being planted, but Lowy has just been picked off, and that's probably the bomb planter that Hippo just shut down. Replan's already calling the GG's out, but it's still 2-2, so I wouldn't call it just yet. Sunday and Hippo remain. Turtle with the bomb. So might get a pick onto Sunday, but Turtle will. And it's all on Hippo. Himself in a 1-2 situation. Does he want to clutch his run right now? Nope, he can't. 12-12 in overtime. It's time for me to grab a beer. I suggest you do the same. Alright, we are back in this match. It is an overtime. That is the second map. The first map went to Finland's way. And it was 13-7. Actually gonna pick it up with Sinde here. With the front spawn. Gonna go quickly towards A. Dodging the nades. Throwing out the smoke. Actually, I like that smoke. And he's being picked up by Turtle. Wow. We see a third map here as Hippo will pick up Scars, telling shut up. 4 and 4. Hippo with the ball on mid-house. Looking for more peaks. Attacks up 1. And he will drop Stinky with a second frag of the round here. It's another player there. That's Isu. Armis will drop him now. Gonna go towards B. With Lowy and Turtle remaining. Tonus is there. Just shutting him down with a Deagle. Tonus once again onto Turtle. Look at those Deagle frags from Tonus. Unbelievable. Let's pick it up with him. The Tonus throwing out the nade towards the top B side. Lowy will pick up replant. Tonus with the nade, of course, onto Stinky. Just throw it. Armis and Tonus are actually both in a really nice position. Tonus on top B. Armis will drop Turtle. He points around the Scars. And it's all on to Lowy. 1 on 4. Yeah. 2-0. And yeah, I really feel for Slovenia. If Finland will pick up this round, and yeah, then it's probably just over. Let's pick it up with Replan. It's gonna go towards the mid roof here, or tries to do so. Scars will get himself the first strike of the round. Isu as well to Tonus. Replan back onto Turtle. The movements from Replan. The guy's just insane. I think he thought he tagged him up, but he didn't. Isu will pick him off. Stinky will find Armis. It's just left with Hippo. 1 on 4. Just gave his position away by spamming through the wall, and he's been spamming through the wall himself. Isu will pick him off. 2-1.
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
You're the last one. Let's see. Let's go for Ice. So Replan will get himself the first frag onto Turtle. Lowy back onto Replan. Isu just waiting for a Finnish player to come out. Stinky will find Hippo. Looking good for Slovenia, in fact, as they are a man up compared to Finland. Tonus and Armis and Sende remain. Still 4 for Slovenia up. Isu just crawling his way in. Stinky just finds Tonus. Isu onto Sende. It's all left up to Armis. Red B, which is not a good thing. Being picked up by Isu. 2-2. And now it's all a draw once again, but the question is who will pull away with this. Made towards bottom A. Isu's being picked up by Tonus there. From the back, Sydney just charging down Lowy. He actually picks himself up another one there onto Scars. Now this journey is gonna be a finish round. As it's just left up to Turtle and Stinky. And they're both in spawn. Tonus will shut down Stinky finally. As Turtle does get a frag there onto Tonus, but it's a 1 on 5. Down to 1 on 4 now, but yeah, he's stuck in spawn. There's only 2 ways out. And it's right into the aim of the Finns. Wow, 1 bullet left and Replan's gonna no-scape and in the face 3-2. Match point once again for Finland. Are they gonna close this one out? That's the question. Scars though, with the first frag of the round onto Tona. Scars once again onto Sende. Stinky onto Hippo. This looks to be like a sort of mirror round from Finland actually. There's just 2 players remaining, Armis and Replan. Both found the white turtle. ICU has just picked up Armis. It's 1 on 5 for Replan. As he picks off 2 there. Lowy and Scars down. How on earth did Replan manage to do that? I do not know. With 20 seconds left on the clock, he's just gonna run towards his A side, throwing out a smoke. He's gonna go for it, and wow, that smoke actually landing on top A. Isu will pick him off though, 3-3, and we have another overtime. Double overtime. I don't like casting overtime, so I bet you can hear that. Right. Looks like Replan is the man to watch because he has got the front spawn. Just gonna go for top A once again, doing that typical knife. I'm not too sure why you do that. He's been down by ICU. He put back onto ICU though. Frags are happening, which is always good to see. Looking for more as Turtle will pick off Sinde. Slovenia still with a man up. Make that 2 man up as Lowy will pick off Tonas. Oh, actually no. He did just spot Lowy and downs him. Let's see what these Slovenian players are. The one over at back A, one here over at Bricks. Soon meet up with Armis, I feel. He's not dead. Trying to go for a spam here. Gonna go for a peek. But he's being picked up by Armis Deagle. How on earth did Armis get that frag? 1 and 2 now as Turtle will pick up Hippo. Let's go over to Armis. He's got himself the bomb, making 47 hand, being tagged up from the back by the scope of Stinky. Over towards his fence. And still Turtle to find. 27 he's actually been timed out. Wow. Wow. Missing those shots. But he is gonna go for a plan. But he's been tagged off through the wall by Stinky. Gonna go for a prone and just getting that bomb down. Wow, Armis. Wow. I didn't realize Turtle was timed, but that's quite unlucky. But we have a 1-on-1 situation now. Stinky versus Armis. They are gonna meet up anytime soon. Armis just proning there, and Stinky will come on top with the deagle. 22 seconds left on the clock, and it's just gonna go for a defuse. It's gonna be 1-0. Advantage of Slovenia.
Explosives diffused.
Luckily, Turtle did reconnect in time. Looks like Sinde and the rest of Team Finland are gonna go towards BS, and it's just gonna charge now. This rattle, but they're just slowing down the pace. So they don't wanna go to the 3rd map. Perhaps Slovenia will convince them to do so. Sende will drop Stinky, 4 on 4 now. Lowy will get himself a lovely return frag onto Sende, ICU onto Armis. Didn't rattle off some shots. We'll find scars. Now a 3-on-3. Replan going towards top A. Is on the A bomb side. With the replan just peeking this top A. Trying to find some peaks here and there. That's flash. What the hell? Been playing so much Counter-Strike, I can only presume. As Tonas has just picked up Turtle. 1-on-2 now for Mr. Lowly, and it's not gonna happen. 1-1. As Reaplan picks him off with a nice scope shot. Let's go for Stinky, see if we can do anything special here for Slovenia. Can he keep them in the game? Sipo, well done, Lowy. The AK frag. Sunday back onto Turtle, Isu back onto Sunday. Man down for Slovenia, make that 2 as Hippo has just picked up scars. He just downing Armis on top A, but Replan is there to the rescue, shutting down Stinky. The bomb rotation is coming in from Hippo. Isu's left quite alone on A, and it's just gonna go for a quick rotation. Replan is there to finish him off. Isu down, 2-1 your score.
Complete the mission. You are our last chance.
Third overtime. Please no third overtime. I don't really care who wins, but I just don't want to see another overtime. Looks like Rikanan is just gonna go for a deep nade, but no. He's not. I'll just quickly up over to Sinde. As Isu find Tonas. Actually, Sinde just pushed up quite heavily. Going to play there, and Lowy will be down there by Sinde. Turtle will pick up Sinde. Throwing out the name. Slovenia with a man up. They can pretty much dictate the pace. If they so desire, but they need to get a pick in. Soon on the bomb. No one there to kill, really. They are not aware of it, of course. It's being planted, is it? It's not. It was actually a fake from Turtle. Armis will pick him off. 3-on-3 now. And this round is gonna go to Finland's way as Reapan will pick up for Isu, but never mind that. Finds himself now in a 1-on-2 situation, make that a 1-on-1, and it's just Goss will be there to pick him off. 2-2 your score. And are we gonna see another overtime? My god, I hope not. I just hope not. Sinde just pushing this this red all this B side once again. Tonas will get himself the first frag of the round. Onto Isu Replan, onto Stinky, Hippo onto Scars. Turtle did get a frag onto Armis, but these frags were quite fast. Now the pace has slowed down as we have just got Turtle and Lowy remaining for Slovenia. And this Turtle has just been picked up by Hippo. Hippo once again onto Lowy, confirming a fantastic round, getting himself a hat trick, 3-2 score. This is it. This is their moment. Actually, we have Isu here with a nice spawn there, pushing this A side. If they manage to get the bomb down, they might be able to pull it off, but Replan is there, shutting down Stinky. More frags to you this round, Stinky. See, charge down Tonas, Replan back onto Turtle. Replan just destroying Lowy through the wall. And it's all onto Isu and Scars, and I'm afraid it's gonna be a little bit too late as Sinde will pick up Scars. He's just left 2 Isu in a 1-on-4. If there's anything that's gonna be right now for Isu to clutch this one in a 1-on-4. Can he do it looking away at the wrong time? We'll pick up Armis. Sinde will pick him off with the last track of the round, and it's gonna make it. God fuck, I don't know. But 2-0 to Finland. And those were 2 overtimes. And wow. Well played, Finland. They are going to advance to the semi-finals of this Cybergamer Nations Cup. And yeah. I'll upload the VODs probably tonight for those who have just missed the action. I'll post them on the Facebook and all that jazz. If you haven't followed the stream already, please do so. Thank you guys for watching once again. I've been Rick, and I'll see you guys next time.